Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Shoo bob shooby doo doo booby doo dow.
And the shot rang out. Bang!
Hot dog!
Don't hesitate! It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow!
It was one of those days, it seemed to glide while I was running. I felt I'd learned how to let go of my strife. I breathed it all in, all the early morning beauty, and told me welcome to the rest of your life. Welcome to the rest of your life. Thank God for waking me up to live out my dreams. Whatever happens, I've decided to do my best. I do my best when I'm happy, it seems. Was one of those days when I was a little kid. The way things went seemed to mess up my head. Encouraging words was, I think, all I needed. Nobody gets all they want, is what they said. Well, I was so young and it seemed so real, I just accepted that unhappy belief. I didn't know just how much it could hurt me, and now I've let it go. It's such a relief. Welcome to the rest of your life. Thank God for waking me up to live out my dreams. Whatever happens, I've decided to do my best. I do my best when I'm happy, it seems. When a loved one dies, because their soul can now reside so close. Our culture may judge that, some might call it barbaric, but I think we could use a dose. Most people seem to believe their emotions control them. I feel blessed to see it in a new way. It's my own beliefs that you can control my emotions. I can change my beliefs today. Welcome to the rest of your life. Thank God for waking me up to live out my dreams. Whatever happens, I've decided to do my best. I do my best when I'm happy, it seems. Well, howdy folks, and welcome to Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin. Sitting right beside me here is Karlus Trapp. How you doing, Karlus?
Good, Ralph.
It's good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me here.
Well, Karlus and I met, we were both performing at the Snug Harbor Cultural Center at the Crafts Fair there.
Right.
And I saw Karlus perform, and I just knocked me out. I thought he was great, so I said, "He's got to be on the show." So glad to have you here.
Thanks.
And I guess you're a resident of Staten Island.
Yeah, born and raised there. Right.
And you perform mostly in that area, or do you travel around?
You can find me generally in Staten Island or in the village quite a bit. Usually on the weekends I'm in the village playing somewhere. In fact, usually at the Red Lion on Bleecker Street.
The Red Lion on Bleecker Street. Look for him there.
Fridays and Saturdays.
Cool. Why don't you share one of your songs with us?
Would you like to hear one?
Yeah.
All right. This is called Get Up, Get Out.
Mary was a baby when she had a little baby girl. Now the baby was a darling, but the baby was a collar. Mary didn't have a dollar. Her daddy was a no-show, didn't want to know anymore. He left Mary with the baby, didn't even say maybe I'll see you. He closed the door. Get up, get up, get out. Get down, but you don't give up. Get up, get up, get out. Hey, when you're down, you don't give up. Mary had the baby and she had to find herself a job. The first you hustle for the money, then you set your till Sunday, then you start all over. Now walking on the street's a hard way to make an honest buck. Street walking. But you don't need a license, you don't need schooling. All you have to know is how to strut. Get up, get up, get out. You're down, but you don't give up. Get up, get up, get out. Yeah, when you're down, you don't give up. Heaven sings for the children, daddy, little ones are gonna love you when you're old and gray. And there ain't no that just got to be a better day. And when the sun comes up on the neon light, she can hear the little baby say, get up, get up, get out. You're down, but you don't give up, don't give up. Get up, get up, get out. Down, you don't give up. Oh, get up, get up, get out. Down, but you don't give up. Little baby, you get up, you get up, you get out. Oh, baby, when you're down, you don't give up.
Yeah. That's a great song.
Thanks. Thanks.
And that's one of your compositions.
Yeah. Wrote it a long time ago.
What goes through your mind when you make up a song like that? Is that got an actual event that made it spurred it on, or?
Yeah, sometimes it's that one was based on an actual event, not in my life, but in somebody else's life. Mm-hmm. If I can write it about somebody else and try and make it, it's a little story, in 3 minutes, I'm happy.
Yeah, well, that tells
beginning,
a story,
a middle, and
sure.
an end, some sort.
I'm curious about your influences. Now, just off the top of my head, that sounds like it could have been a Beatles song.
Yeah, right. In fact, sometimes I'll play in a club and somebody will ask for a Beatles song, and I'll say, all right, this next song is a Beatles song, and I will play this. I actually had somebody give me money.
They never released it.
Really? They came up, they gave me a tip for playing this Beatles song, you know? They didn't know. You know? People don't know. Yeah, that's Beatles are a big influence, and Jimi Hendrix is a big influence, and Chuck Berry is a big influence, and Paul Simon, Bob Marley.
Uh-huh.
You know, they're probably the main ones.
Those are all some of my favorites. I guess that's why I like
some of the biggies. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Great. So, well, one of the other questions I like to ask folks on the show is, what was the original thing that got you hooked on being a musician?
The original thing, the first thing. You mean the main thing? Like, you know, when the light went off?
The light went on and you went,
that's what I
gotta do it. Yeah.
Well, I think there were two main things. Some people won't remember it, but just showing my age. You'll remember the Ozzie and Harriet show.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Well, Ricky Nelson's band, they had a guitar player. I don't know whether it just was James Burton or somebody else, standing in the back, just hanging out in the back, playing the guitar. And I thought that was the coolest thing, just hanging out in the back there, playing the guitar. And Rick Nelson was all right, but you know, I just dug the guitar player. You know. And then there was that, you know, Beatles invasion. You know, when they showed up and made playing guitar and singing your own songs seem so exciting. You know.
The Beatles.
Yeah, right.
So why don't you give us another one of your tunes?
Okay. This one's called Open Arms. It's about, I guess it's kind of a sarcastic appeal for a utopia where everybody's accepted for who they are. You know, so I'm putting in the context of meeting somebody's folks. You know, something we can all relate to.
I've never seen the face of God till I sat down with your mother, and when she filled me with her eyes, I felt like Isaac on the altar. Yeah, well, I pray that she will accept me the way my world accepts me. Open arms, open arms, open arms. Yeah, yeah. The devil knocked upon my door with a message from your brother. He said, don't come around here no more.
Yeah, right. So we should tell folks out there in TV land how they can get in touch with. Hi, Ma! We can tell them how to get in touch with Karlus at Boy, I don't have my glasses on. 718.
816-4159.
And if you want to get on Karlus's mailing list, you got a new tape coming out soon.
Right.
And people can find out how to get that. Are some of these songs on there?
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll both be on there.
Uh-huh.
And probably about 7 or 8 more.
Some of the sound men over at Snug Harbor said that you also have a band. You play with a band?
I do. I have a band called Karlus Trap and the Joy Bones.
The Joy Bones?
The Joy Bones. Yes. See, I love that. Say that word. And that's the reaction I get. Brings joy to people's faces. Right.
That's it. That's great. Great name.
Right, and it's a 5-piece band. It's got some great singers in it. There's 2 other singers in it. A woman, Eve Moon, plays guitar and sings. A great blues singing, guitar playing woman. Mark West on bass, Nat Seeley on drums, and a great sax player, Sylvester Scott. It's a great band.
Cool. Are there other songwriters in the band?
Yeah.
So you do mix it up then?
Yeah.
Great. Have to come see him sometime.
Have to. All right, where's our next gig? Snug Harbor, Sailor Snug Harbor. And no, I'm sorry.
We can't use a date anyway.
The dock of the bay. It won't matter, huh?
Yeah,
All right, forget
it won't
about the
matter.
date. Just remember
But
the name.
yeah, call up Karlus's number, and he'll get you on a mailing list, and
That's
then
right.
you'll find out where his band is
That's
playing.
right. Where we will be.
Yeah. What else you got for us?
All right, here's here's a little tune that came in through the window. Not the bathroom window, but came in through the window one night. It's called "If I'm in Love with You, I Must Be Out of My Mind." I just call it "Out of My Mind" for short. Every night, it's the same old thing. Waiting here for the phone to ring. I'm not alone, I've got my TV and my radio to keep me company. But 10 o'clock, every night I roam until I found myself right outside your home. Darling, wrestling with a shattered pride that you crushed, sliced, and me tossed aside. This love is crazy, and I feel like a man on the middle of a merry-go-round. I'm going up and down. If this is a love, I don't want it. You're calling this a love, I don't need it. Because if I'm in love with you, I must be out of my mind. Must be crazy. I need a break from my 9 to 5. If I don't get it, I'll have to take a dive. I'll throw the fight in the 13th round. After all of the bets are down. 'Cause you make me crazy, and I feel like a turtle with a ton of bricks on my back. You're turning back. If this is a love, I don't want it. You're calling this a love, I don't need it. 'Cause if I'm in love with you, I must be out of my mind. I must be crazy. Nurse, I'd like you to keep an eye out for the patient in 103. There seems to be a definite imbalance between fantasy and reality. This could be psychosis, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. We've got him under sedation. But I definitely think we should keep him under observation for some time. My nurse is cute
and my doctor's swell. And you'd never know that I have not been well. But even though I haven't heard from you, darling, well, that's all right. I'll be leaving soon. I'll be seeing you. And this world is crazy, and I feel like that sometimes. Tell me now, don't you? Don't you? If this is a love, I don't want it. You're gonna miss love, I don't need it. Cause if I'm in love with you, I must be out of my mind. If this is a love, I don't want it. You're calling this a love, I don't need it. Cause if I'm in love with you, I must be out of my mind. La la, la da 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 da. Out of my mind, la la, la da 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 da. Out of my mind, la la, la da 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 da. I must be out of my mind, la da, la da 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 da.
Yes.
Weird song. I don't know where it
Pretty
came from.
spooky.
Just came right in through the window.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks.
I like it. You mentioned before that you give guitar lessons.
Right.
On the phone, you told me that. So that's another thing.
Another thing. Right.
If anybody watching wants to take guitar lessons and learn this swell style, call up. Why don't we show your number again, Karlus? There it is.
Show my number.
718. I still can't read it. 816.
816-4159.
What are the shortcomings of not having glasses on?
Carrots. More carrots.
More carrots.
Right.
That'd probably do it.
Pounds of them every day.
Well, we just about have enough time to thank you for being on the show.
Oh,
I was thoroughly entertained.
Thanks for having me.
And
My pleasure.
well, we're glad to have you. And once again, if anybody tuned in knows somebody or is somebody who's a talented performer of any kind and you might want to be on the show, call me at 201-538-2432. My name is Ralph Litwin. And Karlus is going to take it out with another number here. We'll roll the credits and I'm going to play a little harmonica on it.
Great.
And thank you all for tuning in to Horses Sing None of It. We hope we'll see you again next week. And we hope you'll invite us into your living room again. Okay.
All right.
Temperatures have dipped. There's a big chill, baby, in my bedroom. There's ice on your lips. Come on, baby, hit me with your typhoon. Well, give me that tropical love. Come on, baby, with your heat wave. Give me that tropical love. Make it hot. We're gonna put some loving in the oven. Get those engines steaming. We're heading south for the evening. Heading down to the equator of your love. Summer turns me on. You can drop me on any beach, baby, I'm happy. But it happens every fall. My baby tells me, make like a tree leaf. I said, baby, give me that tropical love. Come on, baby, with your heat wave. Give me that tropical love. Make it hot. We're gonna put some love in the oven. We'll get those engines steaming. We're heading south for the evening. Down to the equator of your love. Now, I'm a frozen waste without You know, you got to take a one-night tropical vacation. Tell your baby to give me that tropical love. Come on, baby, don't keep waiting. Give me that tropical love. Make it hot. We're gonna put some loving in the oven. We'll get those engines steaming. Head and south for the evening. Heading down to the equator of your love. Give me that tropic love. Give me that tropical 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 love.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Buffett. You know, manatees are some of Florida's unique natural treasures, and we need to take care of them. If you see manatees, look, but don't touch. Do not feed manatees because they will depend on humans for food and might possibly eat things that are bad for them. These are important things we can do to help save the manatee. Think about it. If you don't help, will your grandchildren know what a manatee is? To find out how you can help, call Save the Manatee at 1-800-432-JOIN.
Vince, that new dummy cam is great.
Yeah, it'll sure give people a whole new outlook on what it's like when you don't wear a safety belt.
I think they'll get the picture.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.